Hello, grade 4. How are you? Grade 4. Our lesson today is about the metric units of capacity and mass. Let us start with capacity. Capacity is the measurement of the liquid, of any liquid inside any container. Let's say the Pepsi bottle, the milk bottle for babies, the Pepsi can, the water bottles, and whatever. So here, if we want to measure the liquid inside these bottles, we will not say that the length of the liquid inside or the mass of the liquid inside. We will talk about the capacity. Capacity, yani the measurements of the liquid that is inside any bottle. Okay, so if you want to measure any liquid, we will talk about capacity, not length, neither length nor mass. Okay, or volume or whatever. So here, I mean volume later, we will talk about it later. الكاباسيتي هون it means that the measurement of the liquid inside any container, and it is measured in something called the milliliter, liter, kiloliter. It's very similar to the measurements of the length, but instead of using the meter we will use the liter. So here we used to the measurements of the length كنا نقول كيلومتر, هكتومتر, ديكامتر, meter, decimeter, centimeter, millimeter. Here we will not use the meter, we will use the kiloliter, hectoliter, decaliter, liter, deciliter, centiliter, milliliter. يعني instead of putting the the am, we are just putting the al in all of them. And here we will stick only to the liter and the milliliter. And if you notice that, as I told you, there are 10 units between each one of them. So if you want to convert from liter into milliliter, since we are converting from a bigger one to a smaller one, we multiply by 1000. لا 1000 لأنه 10 times 10 times 10. So that's why 1 liter equals 1000 milliliter. Okay, we will not talk about other units. We will only stick to these units. 1 liter equal 1000 milliliter. So 1 liter is bigger than a milliliter, and if you can see here that a milliliter is equal to 20 drops of water. يعني أنا إذا بنقط 20 drops of water, as if we are talking about 1 milliliter. So a milliliter is very small. It's a small unit. Okay, let us take these examples. Now suppose here you have a bottle of seltzer. Circle the letter of the best estimate. Here we're just estimating, we are not giving the exact value. Bottle of seltzer اللي هن يعني soda, it's هيدي المشروبات الغازية أو soda or whatever. So bottle of seltzer, we measure it in 1 liter لأنه 10 milliliter كتير صغير وال 1 milliliter كتير صغير. So we will measure it since it's a bottle أكيد هي بالليترز. glass of juice, كباية عصير مستحيل تكون 18 ملليلتر ولا 1800 ملليلتر، لأن 1800 هي تقريبا لتر وشوي. مستحيل كباية عصير تكون لتر وشوي. Okay, so it's 180 milliliters. cup of milk، كباية حليب أكيد مش 24 liters لأن الليتر كتير كبير. يعني مثلا أنتم مرات بتجيبوا أنينة بيبسي فيها لتر، مستحيل كباية الحليب تكون 24 liters ولا 24 milliliters and very small. So as if we are talking about 240 milliliters, just an estimate. Here we want to convert from milliliter to liter. It's much better to change from liter into milliliter. دايما دوروا من كبير لصغير so that you can multiply. In order to change from a liter into milliliter, you have to multiply by 1000. So بيطلع لي 7000. So هون صار عندي 700 milliliter وهون 7000 milliliter. So this one is smaller. As I told you, we cannot compare unless both units are the same. يا اثنيناتهم milliliter يا اثنيناتهم liters. But since it's much better to change from a bigger unit into a smaller unit so that you multiply not divide. Here عندك 8000 liter, you have to change it into milliliter. It will be 8000 times 1000 بتصير 8 million لأنه بدكم تزيدوا كمان 3 أصفار. 8000 وكمان 3 أصفار. So it's 8 million. أكيد أكبر من 8 milliliter. 6 liters اللي هي بتضربوها ب 1000 بتصير 6000 milliliters. وهوني 5500 أكيد هاي أكبر. هوني 20 liters we have to multiply it by 1000 لأن بدي أحولها لمليليتر. Remember, I'm changing from a liter into milliliter. ليه؟ لأنه أسهل لي because we multiply rather than divide. So 20 times 1000 بتصير 20,000. We only count the number of zeros. So هون 2000 هون 20,000 معناتها this one is smaller. 9 liters times 1000 بتصير 9000 milliliters. وهيدي 9000 milliliters صارت milliliter وهي milliliter, so they are equal. هوني 150 liters times 1000 بتصير 150,000. أكيد أكبر من 1500 milliliters. Okay.